What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Jax, and I finally got my last Christmas present like a whole week after Christmas because the U.S. Postal Service is terrible and oftentimes delivers stuff late. I just want to clarify that's a joke, by the way, because I don't want the U.S. Postal Service mad at me. So just needed to clear that up. Powers here, and today we have a video to talk about the Colts once again. Uh, Today we're going to talk about the fact that we have probably seen Kenny Moore play his last game as an Indianapolis Colt. So I was going to make this video yesterday, but didn't. That's why I didn't post yesterday. I just didn't have time to. But we did see yesterday, us Colts fans, we saw that Kenny Moore was ruled out again, and now that's caused speculation that Kenny Moore has probably played his last game as an Indianapolis Colt, because I'm pretty sure he's a free agent after this year, and we're probably not going to re-sign him because of reasons. So let's talk about it. So the thing with Kenny Moore is he had a breakout season last year. He made the Pro Bowl and just had a pretty good season until the last 2 weeks where he just was put into the CB1 role and just couldn't handle it. He let Renfro on the Raiders go off against him, had over 100 yards, and then he let the Jags receivers go off on him too, and it was just not a good thing. He allowed 2 touchdowns in that loss to Jacksonville last season. And yeah, but he wanted an extension after this year because I'm pretty sure I think it's the last year of his contract. I'm not too sure. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but he he wanted an extension in the offseason. We didn't give it to him. He didn't hold out though. He played. I think the agreement was you need to earn that contract, and he had kind of a down year. He was a little quiet, and he's been injured. He's likely going to be out for the season now. There's only 2 weeks left, but like the title has said, the answer to that question, yes. I think we have seen Kenny Moore play his last game as an Indianapolis Colt. I think that in the offseason he's going to go elsewhere and get a good contract, and I hope he does. I'm rooting for him to do well because, I mean, he is a pretty nice guy. When I went to Colts camp, he stood out after training camp was over and signed autographs for like 45 minutes after everyone else had left the field. Like, he's a good guy, and he deserves the best for sure. But like I said, I think that we have seen him play his last game as an Indianapolis Colt, especially the route that the Colts are going. I wouldn't be surprised to see us just let him walk in free agency if he is a free agent. And if we keep him, I think we'll trade him because I think we're going in a new direction here. I think we're about to rebuild. I think we're not rebuild, but reload in a way. Like I said in my last video, I think in the offseason we're going to see a lot of changes made to this team. I wouldn't be surprised to see Jim Irsay clean house and just start from scratch on the coaching staff and the ownership, or the GM role. The front office is what I meant to say. And yeah, so the sad thing about Kenny Moore is he had so much potential to be a great corner in this league. I still think he could be. He's a great slot corner, but he's not fit to play the cornerback 1. He can maybe do cornerback 2 or slot corner. That was a big reason why the Colts brought in Stephon Gilmore this offseason, because we needed a true cornerback 1, and that's the role he filled because we didn't have one of those. I mean, I think our next best corner after that is probably Isaiah Rodgers, as sad as that is. After Kenny Moore, it's Isaiah Rodgers. And Isaiah Rodgers, he's out for the season too. So we got a lot going on right now. I think next season could be a big season for Dallas Flowers because he is a corner. He'll probably see a lot more playing time along with his kick return role because he's excelled at that. He's done very good for himself in that role, and that's what I think we're going to see from the future, the cornerback role. And I think that Stephon Gilmore is probably gone in the offseason. I think we'll trade him, and we're probably going to trade. I wouldn't be surprised if we traded Shaq Leonard either. Even though he plays linebacker, I wouldn't be surprised. I also think we're going to let go of Brandon Faison because he is awful. He's the worst corner on our team, and it's not even close. He can't cover anything to save his life, so he needs to go. There's a reason we only have him on a 1-year deal, so I think we're gonna let him walk in the offseason. The only reason Faison was brought in because Gus Bradley was the defensive coordinator. I'm fully convinced of that. But yeah, like I said, I think the cornerback room is going to be very different next year. I think Kenny Moore's gone. Gilmore's probably gone. I think our lead corners might be Isaiah Rodgers and Dallas Flowers. There's a possibility of that. Unless we draft a couple corners, which I wouldn't be surprised if we did with our later round picks. So we'll see what happens. But the final answer to the question, yes, we have seen Kenny Moore play his last game in an Indianapolis Colts uniform. And that's really all I have to say. This is a bit of a shorter video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Happy New Year's Eve, by the way. That's why I'm keeping this short, because doing stuff today, so we got a whole bunch of stuff going to a New Year's Eve party. It's going to be awesome. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to post tomorrow. It's New Year's, but we'll see. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications, and to follow everything in the description box. Here's to a good 2023. Bye.